Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to match number 2 in our tournament to crown a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. We have the Devil's favorite Demon Kane going up against the patriarch of the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt. My commentating partner at this time and fellow UPW co-founder, Glen, the big guy, Chun.
Well, if you want my opinion on this match, I believe that the experience and the power and demonic presence of Kane will be enough to overcome the Eater of Worlds Bray Wyatt. He is inexperienced. However, you still have the untangible Hopper and Rowan at ringside. Will that be enough to even this match up?
Oh, how can you not say it will over the matchup? That's a huge factor, having two 6'8", 300-pound monsters backing you up. That's going to be an advantage for anybody.
That's, yeah, well, it'd be pretty obvious. Yeah, that goes without saying. That's kind of why it said, how will it even the match up?
You have a way
will
with
it go? Will it go too far the other way?
Oh my
That's
God.
the question.
Oh my
I hate
God.
this part. Oh! No, what was it? Kane used to always go, oh!
Well, what's it Tao said at the World Rumble? That's what he goes, oh, you gotta sit over here. This is nuts.
Yeah.
Here he comes. The money that Glen Chun has bet on, his winning horse, is entering the arena. Silence, please, for the patriarch of the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt.
The mood just changed, Marcus.
Get chills down my spine, Chun.
Shut. Here we go. And Bray Wyatt calls these his fireflies, Marcus. The movement is growing.
It's getting a little chilly in here, Chun.
And this is just an eerie, awe-inspiring sight.
Sick, demonic, twisted.
And they're Bray Wyatt's good qualities.
But Glen, he's going up against the 7', 320-pound Demon Kane.
Well, we talk about the demonic presence and the sadistic mind of Bray Wyatt, but let's not forget, Kane is the man who tombstoned a priest at a wedding. He electrocuted the boss's Vince McMahon's sons, Shane McMahon's testicles, and he also chokeslammed Edge for a table one time.
He's done a lot more than that, my God, Chun. He set fire to caskets. He buried his brother, the Undertaker, alive. He encased his father in concrete. This man is a sadistic maniac.
Undertaker did that. Oh, concrete thing. Never mind.
Tomato, Chun.
Yeah. And did you also know that Kane once chokeslammed Fit Finlay? Yeah. That shows you how much of a demon he is.
He chokeslammed Fit Finlay? By God, Chun!
I know. I didn't believe it. I couldn't believe when it happened. I got chills up and down my spine.
Chokeslam on Fit Finlay!
Well, but now we're going to see two monsters collide. This is going to be a good one.
What are your thoughts on the match, Smudge? Who do you think's going to win?
Smudgy.
I think that was Bray Wyatt.
I think he thinks Wyatt. Yeah.
Lock up, center of the ring. These two big bulls jostling for position.
Well, if you're a fan of catch can wrestling, you're not going to be a big fan of this match. These are two big hitters, and I can't wait to see them smack each other's face off.
Headlock takeover by Kane, Chun. Kane actually wrote some technical wrestling moves for this match.
I said it wasn't going to be a catch can wrestling. I lied.
Oh, I don't think it'll take long for the beatdowns to ensue. Kane with a hammerlock. Cameron Hine with a hammerlock? Bray Wyatt's stunned. He doesn't know what to do.
Oh,
yes, he does.
Yeah.
Reverses to a hammerlock of his own. Kane snarling in pain.
And I'm not surprised. A big 300-pounder like Bray Wyatt puts you in a hammerlock. That's going to hurt.
Not only is he a big 300-pounder, Chun, he's a psychotic madman. This guy, you've seen who he hangs around with. You've seen who he influences. This guy is completely nuts.
And he legitimately thinks he is the savior of the world.
Oh, Kane locked up in the ropes.
Yeah.
This could be the end for Kane.
Bray Wyatt just stomping away mercilessly.
As Harper and Rowan look on ominously, waiting to jump in at a second's moment to save their friend. I lost my train of thought. Chun, you take over.
I was losing my thoughts whilst I was listening to you losing yours. But anyway, let's just regroup here. Kane is now being choked by Bray Wyatt, which is kind of not what you would expect to see happening. normally it's Kane doing the choking, and I've had a couple of beers, you know that, right? So this is, well, Bray Wyatt able to reverse the uppercut. That's an impressive move.
Yeah, if there's one thing I've learned about Bray Wyatt and his illustrious 2-year run so far in the WWE, given all his amazing success so far, is that you have to expect the unexpected.
Well, you just have to expect anything that hurts.
Oh, Kane slammed into the ring apron.
Basically a bit like that, and Harper loves that, I'm not surprised.
That's Roman, Joe.
Yeah, that's a good point, it is. But I bet Harper loves...
squaring up a Kane. Look at the
Hey,
size of this beast.
I'm looking at the guy who's off the screen. Harper loved it as well, okay?
Sour feast. Back suplex.
Belly to back suplex. Bray Wyatt is absolutely taking it to Kane here. Kane has not really answered back. At all, really.
The devil's favorite demon just entered the house of the dark side.
Well, I'd say the devil's favorite demon just got his horns clipped. Yeah, because demons have horns.
Thanks, Glen. Oh, low stomp by Bray Wyatt.
There was a gut stomp. Yeah. Bray Wyatt, I'm not even Bray Wyatt, it's that evil.
Oh no, oh no, oh
no! The one-armed
my God, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Oh,
Bray Wyatt, desperation pin.
Two. No,
Kane kicks out after two.
Kane able to kick out. There's still too much power in that big 300-pound monster.
Don't count out Kane's experience, John. I mean, Kane's been wrestling for over 15 years in this business. He's seen it all, he's done it all. He's beaten everybody that this company has to offer, and then some.
Well, not wrong there. And Kane is showing the heart of the monster now. He is coming back.
Kane on the comeback. Oh, DDT to Bray Wyatt. Rowan and Harper are going crazy outside the ring. Kane, devastating right hands, plowing his head into the canvas. Bray Wyatt with an eye rake.
The thing with Kane is there is no off switch for his temper. If you get him mad, you can expect to receive the beating of your life.
Kane.
And I have a feeling Bray Wyatt's about to find that out the very, very hard way with some very, very hard punches to the face.
Russian leg sweep by Kane. Kane's turning it up a gear. Could we be feeling choke slam time?
Something new at the moment. Oh, he's going for that.
Kane with a chokehold.
He's smothering it. He's just smothering Bray Wyatt here. He is just smothering Bray Wyatt.
And Rowan and Harper are just looking on at ringside.
Surely Bray Wyatt cannot. Harper and Rowan.
Here come the monsters.
This is the difference maker that I was talking about before this match. You cannot overestimate the influence that Harper and Rowan are going to have on this, which is why Wyatt has them at ringside.
Kane, big right hand to Bray Wyatt.
Oh, he's going for the tombstone.
Tombstone on Bray Wyatt. Tombstone on Bray Wyatt. Oh, and he hits it. He's bleeding. He's bleeding, Chun.
He's busted him open. And
Harper and Rowan providing a distraction on the ring apron.
God, get them out of here. Get them out of here.
They've got no business out here, Chun. Go over there and say something.
This is a darn shame. Hey, why don't you go over and say something?
I'm quite comfortable sat here.
Well, yeah, so am I, basically.
I don't trust anybody bigger than me. That includes you, Chun.
Yeah, that's true. It's true, you really don't trust me. Normally I just switch in you whilst you're dancing.
Well, that and I grab a handful of the fruit bowl, but that's another story.
That is a story that... Oh, and Kane, is he had enough? Has he... No, he's got
Kane, into the cover.
Harper damn Harper and Rowan. That's damn Harper and Rowan.
Kane cannot get a foot on the ladder here with these guys out here. Get him out of here, ref.
Come on, ref. Do your job.
This is a damn shame, Chun.
This is WrestleMania. We haven't got time for that. And he has ejected them from the building.
Harper and Rowan
Bray Wyatt is by himself out here.
And this evens the playing field.
Kane is dominating this match now.
Talk about evening the playing field. Kane with a cover. Kane with a cover.
1, 2. No.
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt trying to keep his movement alive.
Oh, what a left-hand counter. By God, Chun, what a match.
It was a left hand, you're right.
Kane set up to the arena floor. What's Bray Wyatt going to do?
Dumped unceremoniously to the outside.
What's Bray Wyatt going to do here, Chun?
Well, you want me to tell you what Bray Wyatt is thinking?
Watch out here, Chun. Watch out. Kane sent back into the ring. My God, have you ever seen action like this before in your life? Right hand by Bray Wyatt.
Watch out.
Sister Abigail.
Watch it. Sister Abigail! Come out of nowhere!
And he connects with the Sister Abigail.
But is he going to... Has he got enough? Can he capitalize? 1, 2... 3, the Eater of Worlds progresses to the Elimination Chamber.
Bray Wyatt is going to the Elimination Chamber. We now have the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar against John Cena against the patriarch of the Wyatt family, the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt.
This is shaping up to be a very impressive match. Kane, as you can see in these highlights, he had some flurries of offense, but damn that Harper and Rowan, they broke up every single count when it counted.
What you need to remember though, Chun, is that the Elimination Chamber, Bray Wyatt will be going into this without any help from his patriarchal brothers.
Well, this is true. He basically owes this win to Harper and Rowan. Here it is, the Sister Abigail that ended this thing.
Oh my God!
That is a painful move. It really is painful.
And I think Kane might be out.
Well, wouldn't be surprised if he was.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now have 3 participants in the Elimination Chamber match as we see Bray Wyatt sitting on his haunches. Wait for it, Chun. Here it comes. Follow the buzzards, Chun. Straight to the Elimination Chamber.